Yeah, he is here.
Be you, continue to be you, and I mean, we'll see each other in the future. But other than that, I ain't got no bad blood with Ryan. Before they stopped it, I said every time I stop somebody, I call it out.
Every time he come in the corner and talk to me, I said, yo, what you doing?
I can't
That's
get
the
hit.
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, come on. Tank can't, every fight Tank come and tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
Talk to him. I'm not talking to little Tank anymore. I'm talking to the grown man Tank. For being with him for so many years, it's amazing to see a kid from a man to a grown man. And this fight is everything.
To be you, continue to be you, and I mean we see each other in the future, but other than that I ain't got no bad with Ryan. Finally, Devon Davis has said his side of the story regarding what led to the split between him and his career-long trainer Calvin Ford. It was announced recently that there's been a split between the trainer and Gervonta Davis after over a decade together, as coach Calvin Ford has confirmed the news. Because of his training camp activities or just out of his unwillingness to talk about the situation, Devon Davis has been silent on this matter ever since it was rumored, and even after his now ex-coach Calvin Ford confirmed the news. Matter of fact, before they stop, I said every time STO somebody I it out, he come in the corner, talk to him, yo, what you doing? In breaking his silence, the narrative changes a little bit, and now it's no longer just because of Floyd's leniency, rather it's his reaction to Leonard Ellerbe that's caused the drift. It was revealed that ever since Leonard Ellerbe left Mayweather Promotions, he didn't have to stay on the fence anymore between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. In the aftermath of his sack, he's been pouring all of his attention on Devon Davis, and as much as Leonard Ellerbe is being helpful, Calvin Ford feels many of Devon Davis's bad decisions can be traced back to Leonard Ellerbe. The difference: if Tank was holding the conversation, Tank say, yo, I'm about Tank every fight, Tank come and tell me I'm going knock him out. Hence Calvin Ford hasn't been so fine with the relentless company of Leonard Ellerbe. Earlier it was a team of Devon Davis, Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis. Even while they were under the Floyd Mayweather Promotions banner, they were just so inseparable that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had to respect their unity as well. However, since they left Mayweather Promotions and Leonard Ellerbe joined them as well, their relationship has been threatened. When I talk to him, I'm not talking to little Tank anymore, I'm talking to the grown man Tank. For being with him for so many years, it's amazing to see a kid from a man to a grown man, and this fight is everything more so. Gervonta Davis has been making wrong career choices and he's been manipulated by Leonard Ellerbe. This is what Tank Davis claims the belief of his trainers are. According to him, the whole of his camp are against his close association with Leonard Ellerbe. Just his family, it's loyalty. I looked at my trainers as like dads, you know what I mean. They've been to them. Leonard Ellerbe is with whoever is profitable for him. He was with Floyd Mayweather when he saw what he could get from Floyd. When he stopped getting it from Floyd's fighters, he moved on with Tank Davis, and this is exactly what Devon Davis's team feels about Leonard Ellerbe, except him, and it was this situation that forced him to eventually sack his coach Calvin Ford. LB presided over the company's growth during Floyd Mayweather's career. He helped promote some of the biggest fights, including Mayweather vs. Pacquiao. He has also presided over Devon Davis's career, making him a PV star. He also promoted Davis's fight with Frank Martin on Saturday after being sacked by Floyd Mayweather. Since Devon Davis separated from Mayweather Promotions in 2022, aka Floyd Mayweather, he has fought Rolly Romero, Hector Luis Garcia, Ryan Garcia, and Frank Martin, some of the finest names in the lightweight division, so it's not very difficult to believe that leaving his former mentor was the best decision of his career, right? Well, at least boxing commentators Showbiz the Adult think so. In the past few months, Tank Davis has been feuding with Floyd Mayweather over social media, with either party taking digs at each other, saying, is a big fight, right? And Tank's going to get every last one of these guys y'all want him to get. You just can't get them all in one night. Did you see what he tweeted at Shakur? No, I didn't. He said, I got a 67 fight deal, you're in there. Little, however, after Davis's latest fight against Martin and Leonard Ellerbe leaving Mayweather Promotions, the boxing commentator explained why it was the best decision for Davis to leave Mayweather yesterday. The boxing commentator, popular on YouTube for his take on everything boxing, shared a short clip titled "Tank Davis Leaving Floyd Was the Best Thing for His Career." In hindsight, it might seem like Floyd Mayweather is the biggest name in the sport, so how could it be the best thing to this? The Commentator explained Floyd thinks like money, he doesn't think like pretty boy, so when he's bringing his fighters up he thinks money, currency over legacy. According to the commentator, such actions from Floyd Mayweather can irreversibly damage a boxer's career, so citing the moment Davis decided to leave Floyd showbiz, the adult said, "I said Tank has arrived, now he's his own man. I got a 67 fight deal, you're in there little bro, yeah. But he always been on Tank's radar, it just can't happen right when you guys want." It's also worth mentioning that Mayweather Promotions doesn't really have a lot of established boxers. Even the most talked about fighter in his stable is Kermel Moden, who barely has 3 professional bouts under his belt. Making things worse, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down from his position as the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, while LB has been replaced by Richard Scher. A sudden change in leadership doesn't exactly inspire confidence in a company regardless. Here's why Floyd Mayweather and Davis have been beefing online lately. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis met all the way back in 2015 when Tank Davis was all but a promising prospect. The show stopped playing with him, give him his props. They still don't want to give him his prop, and that's good. We from the mud, we like seeing Davis's talent. Mayweather quickly offered him a contract with his promotion, however, come 2022 Davis separated from the boxing legend, taking his fights to PBC. Their relationship improved over time, but after Mayweather suggested some boxers choose to spend their money instead of investing it not too long ago, Davis took offense, alleging Mayweather was talking about him. Davis then started the rumors that suggested Floyd was stuck in Dubai for unpaid dues. Since then the duo has been exchanging barbs over social media. Calvin Ford: what does he mean to you when you say he? Hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that? A father, and then he's one of the guys that held a lot of these. At one point Floyd even claimed Davis's fight against Frank Martin was cancelled and asked fans to watch the Alex Perez vs Tedro Tyra fight at UFC. This angered the unbeaten lightweight boxer, who mocked Floyd for LB stepping down from his post, later adding, "If you sign with this fraud he will mess your career up. He is not a good businessman at all, if not anything else." Davis's comment on Floyd ruining careers perfectly matches with what showbiz the adult was explaining. Not to mention Floyd's promotions really haven't been doing well, at least in terms of big fights. A lot of this, like this whole family together, him with Kenny, but for sure like them too, they held the whole camp together for sure, wouldn't be here without him. Would you say that? However, Mayweather Promotions haven't gone under yet. Maybe they can turn things around. Regardless, it's undeniable that Davis has seen bigger fights since leaving Mayweather, and this is probably because Leonard Ellerbe has been the one at the wheel. To Gervonta Davis: Leonard Ellerbe is almost indispensable, seeing how much progress he has brought since he became his personal promoter. However, the news of the sack was a surprise, since Ellerbe had earlier denied reports that he would be leaving. This is increased speculation that he was fired. Leonard Ellerbe himself had flatly denied earlier in the week that such a move was going to happen. He told boxing journalist Sean Zell, "I don't listen to any of that stuff. I'm doing what I do. There is no truth to any of that." Ellerbe said, "Man, I don't listen to rumors, I do what I have to do." And when he asked him if they were going to split up, he gave a resounding no. After fans discovered the lie he told in the interview, they quickly took to the comments section to air their responses. A fan said he probably got fired because he has been Tank's hype man, LOL. Another tweeted, "I knew he was lying, and that was the first time I heard the rumor." He said it so confidently, "I knew he was lying, if that makes sense, lol." The third fan quipped he should work for Gervonta Davis since he wants to disrespect Floyd. One fan had caught his lies immediately, giving a perfect described in his tweet, "Guy, that was a lie bro," yelled no and looked around awkwardly to see if anyone saw him. Writing has been on the wall for a long time now. However, Leonard showed up in the final press conference and was able to act and speak like a promoter who knows his onions. "I'm personally going to do everything I can to kill that narrative. That man ain't scared of nobody. He's on for everybody. He's on for of everybody, and his everybody." At the time, PBC was working to give Davis and Ben separate headlining dates, but they ultimately decided to pair them to form a dynamic knockout duo. "It's a tremendous card from top to bottom. I'm pumped for this," said Ellerbe. "Y'all want to see the biggest names and the biggest fans, and here we are. It's a win-win for the fans." David Benovitz is a main event fighter, and we all know that it's a tremendous opportunity for him to fight and showcase his skills on the Same night with the face of boxing and Tank Davis. Everyone will be watching. David is one of the sport's top and most exciting guys. Davis of DAV is a monster. Canelo ain't scared of him. It's just business at the end of the day. Well yeah, like, because there's people who are beginning to believe the fight. LB is bullish on Bennett's, but even more so on Davis when you look at the younger G.